This is one of the, if not the very first cuckoo clock that I ever bought in 1999 over in England. And I had it going for quite some time, but it broke, and I'll explain why. Here's a pendulum to it. Here's the movement. Patent Division Management MGM. So it tells me it was made in the 50s. The time side main gear quit working, and here's a spring inside here, and that spring attaches to two clips on this ratchet wheel, but the clips are broken. I managed to break those off, and you can almost see it on the strike side. Let me turn it around so you can see it. And there's the two clips. Let me get something to point with. The two clips are right down in there. I don't know if you could see it or not. I think you can. But the wire wraps around those two clips, and somehow it ratchets. Well, even though I'm pretty good, I couldn't figure out how to repair this. Timesavers had some gears that were the exact same length, exact same diameter, and the only difference between these two gears is the original gear had a hole in it for the minute wheel with minute pinion to fit down on there. Of course, it's got a compression washer underneath there. I put a couple grooves on the side and put these clips in versus trying to drill a hole in this arbor. And so the funny thing about it was Timesavers had these, and I ordered pretty well all my parts from Timesavers. Timesavers had these in the clearance aisle, and the description was they didn't know what they went to. Typically, they will tell you that it's for a one-day regular movement or 8-day or anyway, it said that they didn't know what these movements, what these gears were for. So I took a chance. The measurements were the right. So I took a chance and got it. I don't know if you could see this part number. I believe it says 33629 on this bag. So if you need any gear, but like I said, they were in the clearance aisle. I bought two, and I'm about ready to put this movement back in the clock. It's got a counterweight right here that trips the cuckoo. When the wheel is rotated, that counterweight trips it. I'm going to have to put a hand on because this might be too loose. I might have to put some more compression on the a compression washer, because if you watch my other videos, if this is too loose, as the minute hand rotates, after it gets past 12, 12:05, 12:10, something like that, if that compression washer is too loose, the minute hand will just drop. And so that compression washer is to put a little bit of pressure on this main gear here. But if it's got too much pressure, then the wheels will not turn. But I think I might have this too loose, because even though the clock I worked on earlier, the Herbert Hur, I could spin it more than that, I think this is still too loose, and I need to put more pressure on it so the minute hand don't drop on me. I hate to put it all back in the case just to take it back out to put more pressure on that wheel. But anyway, I really like this clock. Here's the original door. I don't know exactly what that says. The sticker isn't all the way there. It might be who made the clock. It might be who sold the clock. But anyway, I hope y'all like this video. The only thing I'm missing is the little bitty horn. And yes, I've tried this horn in different spots, and that seems to be the best spot for it. But this was the very first clock that I repaired. A hard one with a count wheel, with all these extra levers on it. So yeah, it was fun. But like I said, I'm typically the bighorn is down in this area. I'm gonna rotate it some more and see if I can get it. But I think it's got some beautiful carvings on this clock. It's got the access doors. I don't have the original hands for it. Original hands called for a square minute arbor, minute hand, square hole in the minute hand. I'm not going to put a square hole. I'm going to use a round minute hand, but I'm happy to have my very first cuckoo clock almost back together and working. I hope y'all like this video, and God bless.